Hello and welcome to the second part of our Resident Evil Revelations gameplay demo, I guess.
Two.
This is...
Resident Evil Revelations 2, Richard.
Did I forget the 2? Alright, Resident Evil Revelations 2. This is the raid mode, which a lot of people loved in the first game, and it's back in a big way for Resident Evil Revelations 2. Each episode will come with its own bunch of maps and characters and stuff. So this is, I guess, the episode 1 maps. I'm playing as Claire Redfield. Wasn't allowed to play as any of the other characters because they weren't fully integrated into the preview demo that I was allowed to play. So yeah, but there's a few maps. So yeah, it's the same concept as the original Revelations.
So what is the concept though, in case you'd never played it before?
Okay, well Raid is kind of like, if you remember Mercenaries from Resident Evil 3, 4 and 5 and 6. So yeah, you're basically blasting through waves of zombies, or in this case, afflicted, as they're called.
But it's not just that you're on it, you've got to get from A to B as well, right?
Yeah, you've got to get from one place to another, so basically you have to earn a gold key which unlocks a chain in the level to progress through to the next area. You'll see in the top right corner it says the number of enemies routed, so that's how many enemies you've killed. I don't know why it says routed.
Why not?
Why not? Killed, routed, whatever. You'll also see under Claire's health bar those little hearts. Those are the controversial microtransactions.
Oh, really?
So I got 10 in the demo. They're basically little revive hearts. So if you die and you don't want to lose all your progress, you can come straight back. You don't have to buy them. You don't. I used one, I think, during my whole 6-level raid playthrough.
How much?
I don't know how much they cost yet. They've not been confirmed.
That's a bit of a dick.
But they're entirely optional. And do you know what? I don't really think you need them.
Yeah, well, that's not the point. It's just that they're there. It's like...
Well, it's optional, you know?
Yeah, it's optional. You just paid like 10 quid.
Well,
right?
Or whatever they're going to cost. But yeah...
well, no, I mean for the episode. How much is the episode?
I don't know.
I don't
think they've confirmed the price yet. But I'd say a few quid. But yeah.
But yeah, so we skip to the end. So the idea is we're doing 2 minutes on
everyone. So yeah.
So you get to see the map and stuff, and then...
Yeah. So you don't have to kill every enemy, you just have to get enough to get the gold key. You get a bonus medallion though for clearing every enemy. And getting all the medallions obviously gives you a higher score and better leaderboard placement and more
access to better
XP
weapons and stuff.
And so on, yeah. So in chests as well you find these vinyls that unlock new weapons as well when you play them on the little jukebox in the hub, which is in between each level. And it unlocked an achievement, which is always nice.
Well done. That's for doing episode 1, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, like I say, episode 1 of the game comes with 6 maps. So fairly generous, I think. You know, in addition to...
How long does it take to do each map? 10 minutes?
Yeah, give or take. Some of the later ones are a little bit harder. Like I say, the last one I died and used one of those revive thingies. If I didn't have any of those revive whatsits, I'd have had to have gone back and started again. It is worth noting as well that you can earn those through playing the game.
Talk us through this bit, Rich.
Okay, so this is all. These are all the vinyls. You evaluate them using your currency that you've earned, and then that unlocks the weapon.
Okay.
So you don't just unlock the weapon for getting the vinyl. You then have to play them in the jukebox, which evaluates them, and you get them as a weapon.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but what the hell.
And you can choose gestures, skills, costumes, weapons.
Yeah, yeah. So you can trade out your weapons between each round of raid.
What's that? Level 61 and 15 before you...
Extra slots, yeah. So you have to level up quite a lot. So level 92 before you get the 6th passive skill. But you can equip 2 passive skills. I had stuff like being able to throw kind of Molotovs, and there's like freeze ones that freeze enemies, which actually came really in handy.
There was a brief look at the costumes
at some point. Yeah, there's different costumes of different characters, so you can play as like Wesker and Barry and, you know, other iconic Resident Evil characters that you'll know and love, no doubt.
And daily missions, what's daily missions?
Daily missions as well, yeah. I didn't get to play any of those because they weren't in the preview, but I'm guessing their missions are updated daily.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So there'll probably be different in-game objectives within each of these maps. This is where I got the shotgun. The shotgun is great. You can just blast your way through.
And this is
piece of piss.
A level from Resident Evil 6, right?
It is, yeah. It's one of the Resident Evil 6 levels.
This is one of the few that I actually played at demo level.
Is it one of the Leon sections, or was it a Chris section? I want to
This
say
is
it was
a Chris
Chris
section,
wasn't
definitely
it?
a Chris
From
section.
Resident Evil 6, yes.
Yeah,
they've
Leon
done
was
that.
more kind of cavey, wasn't he? And
the university as well,
yeah.
I remember, for Leon. But Yeah, so there's a couple of Resident Evil 6 levels in there for all of the big fans of Resident Evil 6 that were out there.
Because that first one looked a little bit like Resident Evil 5. A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it could be. It could be. My memory's a bit hazy of those games now. It's such a long time ago. Resident Evil 5 is what, 2008, 2009 now?
God, no. Yeah, about that,
back a bit, right? But yeah, so plenty to unlock, plenty to do. It seems like it's a big kind of value-adding factor for the Revelations 2 episodes.
Yeah, I like the all new environments, to be fair, and it's like old school kind of environments that you've already been to. I mean, that's a nice little nod to the fans.
Absolutely.
Blow that bridge!
And if you are a Raid fan, you know, if you lapped it up in Revelations 1, you're gonna, you know, love some more of that kind of action. I mean, early on, you're really just cutting your teeth, level 1 enemies, pretty basic, very easy. It soon gets harder, it soon ramps up.
So the more that you play the specific map, the more it ramps up?
The more you level up, the more the enemies level up with you, and the harder it gets. And you get bigger enemies, tougher enemies, different enemy types, faster enemies.
Yeah.
That's when you have to start using those ice bottle things that have got those projectiles that freeze enemies temporarily. They really... Some of the smaller maps you can get overwhelmed pretty quickly if you're not careful.
Right, we're about to move on to map 3.
Okay. So
into Mean Streets.
This was one of the best maps, I thought, because everything's on fire, right? If I remember rightly.
This is the one. Yeah.
Pretty cool out on the street. Some of the environments are great. Really, really cool. I don't know whether they're a hint towards what you see in Revelations 2, because I don't know if is this a Resident Evil 6 map, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember.
Could it be even like a nod towards 2?
Possibly.
It's more likely to be 6, right?
Yeah.
Because of the chaos that's about to ensue.
But you'll see they've levelled up to level 2 now. Some of them pretty aggressive. They have these things on their faces that kind of blow up. And if you don't kill them properly, they leave behind little kind of jelly thingies, like they're basically little mines, and if you don't shoot them and you walk over them, you get blown up. You'll probably see it in a bit. I kind of like haplessly run into a few of them.
Well, luckily it's only the first 2 minutes, so you might get away with it.
Yeah, maybe. But again, there's another chest to my right that I'd want to be getting. It seems kind of dumb that I ignored that, but there you go. I would want to be getting all those chests and all those weapons if this was my proper playthrough, like on my tag for realsies.
Right, of course, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I just wanted to show as much as I could, you know, while I was capturing all this.
Yeah.
I think I did all right for the most part.
I think it's alright. I think it gets from what I've seen, because I was putting the capture together earlier on. It gets very mental now.
Yeah, this is where it gets pretty nuts. I stayed up on the high point because I thought that's the way to go.
Drop down.
Do I drop down?
Yeah.
See, it's because they left behind these little mine things, and I needed to get rid of them. I just jumped down the bus onto a bunch of them because I couldn't see them. But yeah, you got to be really careful, really careful. So I mean, it's only level 2 basically.
Yeah.
And
imagine what it's going to be like at 92.
Yeah. So yeah, they're pretty grim the way they blow up, like infected, nasty yellow pustules.
Nice, I like them.
Bubbly.
I think we could be good friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell you what, the recoil of that gun is ridiculous, right?
Yeah, there must be upgrades you can unlock to dampen that a bit.
Yeah, because I mean you're only like 3 shots, and it's
up in the air. But you saw some of those gold vinyls I collected earlier. They were different upgrades. They weren't weapons.
Yeah.
So I imagine there's probably damage upgrades, recoil upgrades, and all sorts.
They're coming from all over the place.
But basically, if there's a sound you can hear a lot, sort of a whispery sound of that's enemy spawning, so that keeps you on your toes.
Okay.
So you know that when they're coming in, it's just you don't know where they are.
Yeah, they're very slow at the moment, right?
Yeah, they soon get more aggressive. You still got your melee attacks as well in here if things get a bit too hairy.
Stomp him.
I think this one I tried to eliminate every enemy.
Nice.
Because I got to 27, and you get like say extra medallions, you get an achievement. I think maybe I didn't bother actually. Maybe I did.
No, well, I think you did.
I did. Okay.
We cut it short, so now we've gone into.
This is like a school, I believe.
Yeah, it is because
it's a classroom.
We end in like a lecture theatre.
Classes in section, session, bitches. That would sound better if I'd have said it properly. Yeah. Class is in session. Yeah.
Bitches.
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 Bitches. I think I get up on the table, don't I? Hey.
It's like, yeah. It's rebelling.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of those times at school that you couldn't stand on the desk.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. So level 3, getting a little bit harder. Not massively.
Yeah.
It's not massively hard.
Like you say.
But yeah, and as the maps go on as well, there's more areas to unlock. Not just 2 or 3, you know, quite a few. So multiple keys to get. This level I seem to remember went on for quite a while because you get into a sort of theatre, a lecture theatre.
Yeah, that's where we end.
And they're up in the high seats and in the middle, and they keep coming, and it's a little bit slow paced at that point. And I was starting to get a bit like, oh, just come on. I'd rather they sort of attacked me. Some nice globules on the desk there as well.
Nice.
I spotted them, clocked them. It's kind of annoying actually that they have those big bars because it just draws attention to them.
Yeah.
Well, I did time it so that when they walked by it blew them all up.
I think you did that like accidentally.
No.
I don't think you did
well,
that.
The fact that I missed them several times has nothing to do with it.
that's kind of what I'm thinking, Rich.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it was fortuitous.
He looks like a meanie.
I don't know what this icon above the head means. I guess it means like aggressive enemy or something.
Yeah,
some
like
sort of
you just
buff
hit 3 times in the face with the shotgun and it only just killed.
It worked. Yeah, the shotgun's great. I love the shotgun.
Yeah,
but again, where are the exploding heads? I said this in part 1. Where are the exploding heads? This is what I want to know.
And this is where we end.
Do we? Okay, so yeah, there's a few
move on
enemies
to map
that kind of
5,
drift
I
around
believe.
here. And I blow them up. I should have kept them really for when the enemies get close.
There you go, map 5. This is Resident Evil 5, right?
I thought this was another Resident Evil 6 one.
6,
yeah,
right?
so I'm pretty sure this is another Chris level.
I thought this was the Leon level.
I thought this was a Chris one. Because isn't Chris in
No,
sort of Eastern Europe? This looks all Eastern European.
No, this is Leon, right?
I don't know. Answer's on a postcard. I'm pretty sure this is Chris. So yeah, this
they're
one.
all nods to different Resident Evils.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, mostly 6 it seems.
But for episode 1.
Yeah, episode 2 you might get Resi 5, Resi 4, Resi 3, 2, 1. Who knows what kind of nods they'll be planning? Hopefully a lot. But yeah, this is one against the clock, as you'll see. So there's a bit of urgency to this one. Although I seem to remember the timer is actually fairly lenient.
Yeah, I think you got to the end at 4 minutes.
Yeah. But I guess if you went back and you were, you know, at a high level, it would be a bit more challenging.
Yeah.
So there's replay value there. You know, there's plenty of incentive to go back for new weapons and medallions and whatnot. And you know, if you're into your leaderboards and competing with friends or just, you know, random people.
Oh shit!
Plenty of scope for that.
I thought, no, he's jumped off the edge.
No. I know what I'm doing. I think this is my second run through because I think I died. Because there's some enemies that explode like boomers in Left 4 Dead.
I think you did die.
And I think they killed me the first time because first time I'd encountered them I was like, can I get too close? No, you can't. You really can't. It should have been obvious, really.
And there's also a portion on this level where I had to edit like 10 minutes of footage of you in a menu.
Because paused, someone came and talked to me.
So anybody knows.
See these blur ones. Yeah, don't get close to them.
There was a stealthy edit when you're on the ladder, just nobody noticed.
Oh really?
Not even you.
No, well, totally not noticeable. Good work. But yeah, so these sort of split and their guts sort of bubble out, and you got to shoot them before they blow up.
Oh, sexy.
It's all a bit gloopy, a bit nasty.
Gloopy.
Gloopy. I think gloopy.
Just really use the word gloopy.
Yeah, it's a good word, right? I think it's pretty descriptive.
I don't. I think it's the worst word you've ever used.
Thanks. So by now you're getting the idea. This is the last level. This is kind of cool. I like this one. Sort of rooftop sequence, bit of neon, like the street that I was on previously.
Yeah, and you can see that your weapons are getting better. The enemies are getting stronger.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some big enemies like with big sort of spiky sledgehammers and armour and stuff.
I'm not sure we get to see that. Oh, there's one.
I think they come through the window. They're pretty slow moving, but they're bloody scary if they don't get too close, and they'll just annihilate you. So this was the last level in which I died and used one of those little blue hearts, which you can buy with real money or you can earn in game.
So if not, you just start again.
If not, you have to start from scratch. No, you just start at the beginning of this. Oh, he's got like a face, like this stretched face on his waist.
I like it.
That's grim. Ugh.
Well, big fan.
So you'll see Spiky Man coming through the window to my right there. There he is, he's trying to lumber out.
Clipping through the wall.
He's an idiot, so I just shot him a few times while he's in the window. But those big guys, there's a few of those later on, they get pretty aggressive.
Yeah, they definitely move a lot quicker now, don't they?
And you sort
this is going to be like a nod towards Resi 2.
It seems like it, right? But that Raccoon City section, that opening bit in Resi 2, it was pretty short. So yeah, these are the most sort of aggressive, well not aggressive, but the biggest enemies I've faced in the...
So it was short, well, it's one of the most iconic, I thought.
Well, it's just the opening scene. You end up in Raccoon City Police Station, Police Department, don't you, pretty quickly?
The whole place, it's just, ooh, look at this.
I love Resi 2. I do hope they remake it.
Yeah, me too.
The producer asked me, would you like that? And I said, hell yeah. So hopefully, you know, they'll do it.
So thanks for that, Rich.
That's alright, so thank me.
We've been saying this for weeks now.
Well, I'm going to keep trying to take credit for it. Oh, so they've got weapons as well, they've got like spiky clubs and stuff, and they're pretty nasty customers.
If Alan Wake 2 comes, you can thank me.
Yeah, okay.
There's
exploding barrels, classic. You got exploding barrels.
I think we're coming to the end now, Rich.
But you get the idea, right? It's raid, it's more raid, it's good stuff. If you're a fan of it in the first Revelations, more of the same here. What's not to like? Added value, lovely stuff.
We got our raid on.
But yeah, thanks for watching again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you next time.
See you for the next quick look.
Quick look. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.